Hi, it's Jeff.
And Denise from Mousesteps.com.
And this is episode number 107.
107.
Of Mousesteps Weekly.
Sponsored by Theme Park Connection in Orlando, Florida.
Had a great time with the guys at Daytona this week. Got to go in the garage and hang out with the Reed Sorensen car. Unfortunately, we brought back some sheet metal.
Because of the crash.
He was involved in one of the crashes, but it was a great time, so thanks to them.
And PixieVacations.com. Today we're talking all about Frozen Summer Fun, so if you're looking to do that this summer, Pixie Vacations is a place to go to book your Disney package.
Book your package. And also we want to welcome back Maple Leaf Tickets.
Very exciting to have them back.
Our official ticket agency, the best deals on tickets in town, and we can't wait to tell you more about them. So anyway, Frozen Summer Fun, we weren't going to do a whole show on it, but now we are. Because there was so much. It was incredible. We got there for the very first day, and we were there early, and they were making an Olaf sand sculpture.
And we always enjoy the sand sculptures that they have for the Flower and Garden Festival.
Right.
And during the day, Olaf was being built.
That's right. He was taking shape by the end of the night. He was in full force, and I think we actually brought a Olaf cupcake to see Mr. Olaf.
Do you have that here?
I don't think I do. I can perhaps put it there. And there's Olaf's nose. It was laying in the grass earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see that. So it was really fun seeing him. Like, we came out here several times during the day.
And this is at night when we ran home for a little while, and there he was in full force. Frozen Summer Fun. So let's start. As you go in, they give you my favorite little prop, an Olaf on a stick.
I know, that's what I say. Olaf on a stick. They call him, what do they call him?
I think he's called Olaf on a stick.
Take-Along Olaf.
Oh, is that the official name?
Yes, we just call him Olaf on a stick.
Right. Well, we took him along. We followed the directions. It was great. We got to, I guess if you bring him to certain areas and take a picture with him, sort of like we did in front of the Olaf with the cupcake, you might be on the screen during the fireworks show at the end.
Right. And what we did, though, for the first day, we did the Frozen Premium Package, the Frozen Summer Fun Premium Package.
Very similar to the Feel the Force package, except, see this little roped off area? It's for the kids to sit, which is actually good so they can see. And then there is the handicaps or disabled section there. And then there's a very small section for adults to be against the rope. So if you aren't there an hour early, you will not probably be on the rope.
This cast member on the right-hand side, I believe he made our other video, too, with the Feel the Force.
Matter of fact, he made a comment to me. He's like, "You're back again?" I said, "Yes, I am." If they have a villains party, we'll be there too. I don't think they will, though.
We enjoy all the parties, and they always draw so much interest.
Right.
And it was, $59 for each of us, and then you get several different components.
And while we were waiting for the parade, it was the Anna and Elsa Royal Welcome. They had Olaf here on stage, and he was talking, and he's making it snow. He actually made it snow down the street. There was the what is it? Soapy snow happening.
I don't think I saw that.
Yes, it happened. I totally saw it.
I missed it.
Well, it was hard to see because it was daylight and it was super hot, like in the high 90s. So here we go. It's the Anna and Elsa Royal Welcome.
And many of these components in the parade are part of Once Upon a Christmastime Parade.
Yeah, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime Parade.
Including at Christmas, and including the skaters.
Once Upon a Christmastime at Christmas.
I love that parade.
Yeah, I feel like we're watching it.
And I was able to just see the snow where before I couldn't actually see down the street because I was in the scooter, so I was down low.
Right, you can see the flakes kind of. There you go. You can see it really good in that shot.
I do see that now.
So here comes Anna and Elsa.
We have met them several times in the park. They are not meeting and greeting here. They are just in the parade, and well, they are. You'll see them all day,
right? You definitely see them all day. And I know you were trying to get a photo of them both looking at you, but at this particular time, that didn't quite work out
because there was the photographers. The
paparazzi.
Official ones are over here. So
and I recognize some of the other paparazzi friends too over there.
So here we went back the next day because actually wanted to do Wandering Oakens,
right.
But we decided to stay just a little bit to see the parade here. It's on the way between Star Tours and the Hat.
Right, between the Hat and Star Tours.
Well, it's the same thing, right?
But we were able to just walk up 5 minutes before the parade, stand in the shade, and have a great spot, and not in crowded spot. So if you don't mind missing the welcome at the Hat, then that's another option for you.
I thought that was a great location. Actually, for me, it was a really good area.
Right, and these are completely new outfits. These flag-waving characters here.
And I see the snow. I'm like, where was I? I'm standing here. I don't even remember it.
And I think this represents Arendelle.
Yes, it does. And the outfits and the flags.
Right. Now, I keep waiting to see somebody standing on this float.
I know,
here.
like Scrooge McDuck, although I believe it was Donald Duck this year
yes,
in the parade, the Christmas parade.
Past year it was Donald Duck's float. So it was kind of odd to see nobody on the float. Maybe they'll bring somebody.
Like
perhaps.
who?
Well, I didn't see Hans.
No Hans.
People would throw things at him, though. It would probably be bad. Like Hans
Sven.
would. Yes, Sven. And of course, some more from the Once Upon a Christmas Time at Christmas parade with the
more skaters.
Yes.
And I enjoyed them. I enjoy seeing, we're very familiar with many of this.
Well, we're extremely familiar from many, many years of covering the Christmas party. So, but again, the theming is perfect. It fits. And I don't know. I love these guys.
And the skiers are back as well.
The thing is, you have to realize it's almost 100 degrees out. It is incredibly hot, but it's snowing, and all of these people are dressed in their winter finery. So.
I couldn't do that. It was so hot.
And look at these guys.
I know these are new. We have not seen them. Maybe we will see them this year in Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas-Time Parade. They're like mountain men.
Well,
I don't know what
these guys are the ice guys at the beginning of the film. The ones that are cracking on the ice.
But what would you call them? I call them
the ice guys.
But they also go into the mountains like to do the ice?
Perhaps.
I just call them mountain men.
It's Kristoff. This was the big deal.
I know, and when we saw him the second time, he actually was holding a musical instrument of some sort, but not here. Everybody was like, Kristoff!
Oh, it was Bedlam. It was the first public appearance from Kristoff, at least the first live appearance here at Walt Disney World. So it was very exciting to see him fleshed out, so to speak.
Everybody was so excited about this, and I wonder if he'll do a meet and greet at some point. I bet he will.
And this is usually Chip and Dale's float from Once Upon a Christmas
They're
Time.
usually building the snowman.
Throwing snowballs at each other.
It's not that far from the Mickey's, Very Merry Christmas Party. It's just months away now.
November, very early.
A few months away.
So anyway, they had the official welcome to Anna and Elsa. They gave them the bouquets, and this MC is very familiar to us too.
American Idol.
That's right. But this was actually great. The only problem is, sightline-wise, it's very difficult. They do have a jumbo screen halfway down the street, which is very helpful for the people lining up down there. I think that was a brilliant idea. They're also showing this on the screen in front of American Idol.
Are they?
Yes.
I didn't even notice that.
There's
a lot of things I clearly didn't notice that day. So.
Well, did you notice they're about to sing that song? What was it called? Let It something?
Snow.
Let It Go?
No. They sung that so much.
You hear this Let It Go song quite a few times if you go to the event.
If you don't like Let It Go, then...
Stay out of the studios.
Right, but if you love it, then you will hear it and you will...
It was great.
Get to sing along with
great for us to watch whole families singing it together. Little kids, even fathers all singing it. It was kind of nice to see that happening.
I enjoyed my whole day and the next morning too when we went back. I enjoyed this whole event.
Yeah, I think they did a great job. And here's something you don't necessarily see. They have to walk down the parade. Anna and Elsa have to get off the stage and they have to walk back to their sleigh.
I like that they held it. I like that they held this parade.
Right. Well, it would not have been as good if the parade went the rest of the way without Anna and Elsa, the stars of the parade. It's like having no Santa Claus in the Christmas parade.
Well, like during the Star Wars weekends, they will bring back, Anna and Elsa might go back down Hollywood Boulevard.
Right. Well, you can't really turn this around. It's not like it's limos. It's not a motorcade.
But they could have brought the whole thing except for them, and then they could have gone down Hollywood Boulevard.
So this was an absolute highlight. This is the Frozen sing-along.
Is this a highlight? Because I had several highlights.
There were many highlights, but I think we both agreed, at least I thought this was my favorite part. And it's really cold in the theater, as you could see.
And this is where we got to stand. We had a backdoor entrance because of the premium package, which I thought was very nice.
Well, yeah. I mean, I definitely think the premium package was worth it if you are not wanting to wait in big long lines. Here, we met some friends in line who had bought the magic bands.
And I like the Elsa one, and they're open edition, so they should be around
only
hopefully all
$20.
Summer. Yeah, not too bad.
So this was the very first Frozen sing-along ever for the public.
And again, this was created in like 10 days, and it was really quite something.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised on the quality of this show.
It is not what I expected, though. I thought all the characters would be out there the whole time just leading in a sing-along, but it is actually like a show, and Anna starts it, but you don't see Anna, Elsa, Kristoff for the whole time.
Right, that's right. But I mean, I think it's perfect because when they do show the sing-along section, everybody seems to get into that. The kids, everybody's singing in loud, full voice. So, but it's a nice balance because you also have these guys.
Well, they're the royal historians,
Right.
and they lead the show the whole time. They interact with here Anna. Kristoff comes by, and then at the end you have the whole cast.
They have some great jokes and some funny puns in there. Maybe
thought,
some not quite so funny puns, but that is what makes it good.
I thought it was pretty good.
This was like a highlight. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes Kristoff, and the crowd goes wild.
I know. Everybody was so excited to see him.
And there he is.
I like that part where
what
she's
kind
checking
of face
out.
is what? Look at that.
On my Instagram, all these people are like, she's checking out his booty. Like,
well, and of course, they had to, at the very end, you knew it was coming, they had to bring out Elsa.
and we've already heard Let It Go once, and we get to hear it a second time with her singing it, which was very good.
And don't get ahead of ourselves. We'll probably hear it again for the fireworks, something tells me.
Yes.
But anyway, so of course, for the finale of the show, we are all going to sing with Elsa, Let It Go.
And I thought, everybody was singing and just so excited.
And, the Elsa here, well, she is Elsa, but I mean, if you look at this is spot on to the film. She has all the moves, the effects are wonderful. Remember, 10 days to put this together. 10 days.
A full show, right? With effects, lighting, singing, the whole works.
Very impressive, if you ask me.
I thought so too. And we love Frozen, so it isn't like we tire of Let It Go.
So to keep with the winter theme of all this, it's going to snow inside the theater.
And confetti also, so it's like almost double snow.
So what would you recommend for people? I know there are lines to get into the show. I think you have to arrive early, get a ticket, sort of like a fast pass. It tells you what show that you're going to be able to go to, and you just queue up out there.
Right, we wanted to go check it out to see how it works. So just arrive early and get your ticket and get in line, I guess, is the best thing to do.
And I think the investment that you would probably have to put in time is maybe a half hour to 40 minutes in line, and they do have umbrellas and things out there to keep you out of the sun. So we
haven't done it that way yet. So hopefully, we're going to see this again this summer. So
yeah, and you never know. If it's very popular, maybe they'll hold it over. I know there's another show, American Idol, is closing in the other theater, so
this I think this would go well in the theater. And there were 7 shows that day. We did the first one, so and I recommend going to one of the earlier ones in case everybody wants to, if somebody wants to see it again. And it says it's a 20-minute show, but it was a half hour, a full half hour while we were there.
Full half-hour show, so allow plenty of time to get in and out and see the show and everything like that. So. Anyway, to sum it up, we loved the show. We thought it was great, a great addition.
And we will see it again.
We will definitely see it
several
again.
times, probably at least this summer.
So back out to the sweltering streets of the Hollywood studios.
You know what I find interesting is that here on Sunset Boulevard, there's all this Frozen Fun signs, but it's like the one area of the park that has no Frozen Fun whatsoever.
And you notice it doesn't say Frozen Summer Fun,
just
which
Frozen
lends
Fun.
one to believe they could extend such a thing. And here is the Olaf cupcake I threw that in there.
Yeah, he just threw that in there just a minute ago. And this is Wandering Oaken's Trading Post. We went back the second day because this was a place we did not get to see. And actually, it's Wandering Oaken's Frozen Funland. Sorry, that's not the Trading Post yet.
Trading Post is where you buy the merchandise.
And we were not expecting very much here at all. And we had a great time.
This really blew us away. Just walking in, it's nicely themed. It gets you in the mood of winter time. Honestly, by the time we have walked out of this building, I felt like it was December, it was Christmas. It really, everybody is wearing sweaters. It's cold in there because they have an ice skating rink and snow.
And they just got the ice skating rink, like they had it shipped in. So.
And there is Arendelle right there.
And North Mountain, so if you're wanting to go.
Somebody says Arendelle was spelled wrong. I don't even know the correct
I don't know
spelling.
The correct spelling on that. I usually notice things
That's
like that, but
usually
not
up
in
your
this
alley.
case, yes.
So we decided, probably not wisely, to build a snowman.
Well, my foot is still healing from the fracture.
So we decided to go on ice.
I thought it was a little more packed than it was. No, I thought it was, softer.
And this guy doesn't really look like he's well equipped for building a snowman anyway. So I don't know, but it was so much fun. We just wanted to show that you could go in the snow and play. And they anytime that we've done snow elsewhere, it never seems to work very well. But I'm surprised they didn't need a big tent
I don't know how they kept that snow there.
So, my snowman building technique leaves a little to be desired, but boy, did I have a good time. It was so much fun to just get in there and play around, and the kids loved it. A lot of these kids, if you're from Florida, you'd have never seen real snow before. So it was pretty cool. I will do it again.
And I grew up
there
with snow.
Are.
There I am. And I'm like, I shouldn't even be on this.
No. Well, you didn't go very far.
I didn't realize I didn't walk
Smartly,
too far on it.
I was trying to get you over to lean against the wall, but you wanted to stay.
I didn't want to walk too much on the snow.
But and then somebody else had a much nicer snowman, so I had to show that.
And no snowballs allowed, hitting anybody.
That's right. So now we're going to go to the concession stand there, and it was funny because one of the cast member here was talking in a very Norwegian style, Swedish style
Quite
accent.
a few of the cast members are really into the accents.
And look at their outfits with sweaters and winter hats. Like by the time you leave here, like I said before, you really feel like it's winter time.
It's not cold in there, but it is cool. So.
And there is the cupcake, the Olaf cupcake we had.
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake cupcake. Best cupcake I've ever had at any of these Disney events.
Really? I don't think it was my favorite, but I loved it. And these are at the premium party.
We'll see these later at the
them.
dessert party. But this is the only other place outside the dessert party you could buy the Anna or Elsa cupcakes.
Right. And there is Olaf on a stick.
That's
and
right.
You can.
This is ice skating. It's $10 for a half an hour of skating time.
Including skates.
Including skates. That's right.
And we were told you want to arrive a little bit early and make sure then you get your full 30 minutes on the ice.
And here's a changing area where you can put on the skates. If you would like to wear a helmet, you can have a helmet as well, which I would definitely need. I would need everything a professional hockey player wears to protect themselves if I'm going to go on the ice.
And I can't go on the ice, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, have you ever roller skated?
I have.
Roller skating, much easier than ice skating.
I actually agree with it. I haven't actually ice skated since I was a little kid, and roller skating, it was something I did a lot in my teens.
Well, it's definitely not a good idea with your
with my
broken
ankle, right?
foot.
That's what I'm saying. But I overheard a technician saying, "Oh, last week we were told that we need to get this together."
Oh, so yeah, again, 10 days. They had this rink was far away. They had to have it trucked in at the last minute. Look at this. I love the Zamboni. They even themed the Zamboni here.
And it took about 10 minutes for him to get this ice ready. And this is not getting ready for the skaters. It's for like a little show with Disney on Ice skaters.
We go to a lot of the Tampa Bay Lightning hockey games, so we're very familiar with the Zambonis. But they have like two, and they can get the professional ice cleared fast. Not so quick with this one, but he's entertaining and fun. This is the skating demonstration, about a 10-minute show that happens every hour.
And they're skating to different songs in Frozen. And again, they are from like Disney on Ice.
Right,
Is what
Disney
we were
on Ice,
told
we were
most
told.
of these skaters will be from. And every hour for 10 minutes they give a show.
And it's a great show.
It was really fun.
It's very, very good. And of course, they saw us with the camera. We happen to be right where they go in and out there, so they played to the camera a little bit. But a great show. We always liked to go to see Disney on Ice. As a matter of fact, we're going to the very first Frozen on Ice in Tampa.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And right here, I'm just so impressed with how they got again Disney on Ice skaters to come and give demonstrations and. So
again,
much fun. We'll
it's
be here again.
Stiflingly hot, almost 100 degrees, and here we are standing by the ice. I kind of like being in that place.
It was. It wasn't too cold. It was just right.
Right, I agree. And this is the finale of the show, and
all done.
All done. So now this is what starts your time. So you like all the people who paid to skate, they're standing watching this, and then they're about to go and see. They're in there now. They're doing their half hour.
And we were told the half hour can include lacing up the skates. So arrive early, get your skates on, and be ready when they get off the ice.
So anyway, to sum this up. Huge success. We thoroughly enjoyed the Wandering Oakens.
I did not expect much from a lot of this.
Frozen Zone, or what is it called?
Wandering Oakens Frozen Funland.
Frozen Funland. There you go.
And next door is Wandering Oakens Trading Post, which had a massive line the first day.
And Frozen Funland.
But they're separated where the first time they were connected by a door.
Yeah, the very first day you had to go through both. Where they've now wisely separated the line, so if you weren't looking to shop, you can go right to the skating.
And all I can say is Disney must have been hoarding a ton of merchandise because most of this stuff has not been out.
There must have been a mountain of Frozen stuff in a warehouse somewhere.
Animators dolls, which I really liked, and I was looking at the Anna doll. for myself because I thought it was cute. And then this mom said to it like a 7-year-old, "Oh no, it's too young for you."
Oh, and of course, the treats, lots of nice treats.
More. There's like an Olaf. I think that's a candy apple.
We've seen that apple at the Magic Kingdom. It's been around for a while, but some of these treats you don't see every day.
Right.
Well, now you will.
A lot of them are like crispy treats, and there's just so many different cookies, and I mean, if you want a sweet
want
treat,
the little Olaf on the stick is what I want.
Is that what you want?
I would like to try the Olaf. I think those are chocolate-dipped marshmallows.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
White chocolate. Mm-mm.
I'm sure we'll be back at the studios.
Oh, the dresses, I guess, are very popular.
Right, and they have been out of stock for a while.
And they had all the sizes available. So it was, instead of going to eBay and paying tons of extra money, you can actually get the stuff.
The Sven is probably my favorite item, though. I like the Sven plush.
That Sven seems to be a little different than the original Sven we saw.
I don't remember.
Yeah, somebody told me they thought it was quite the different. And there's tons of Olafs. Olaf everywhere.
And they also made up some new shirts.
Adult size shirts.
Adult size shirts and kids shirts. So
up to 4X.
Is it up to 4X?
4X. There's no excuse not to have a shirt.
And then, the premium package entrance.
Yes, we're back to the premium package. We're jumping to the dessert party.
It will be interesting to see if that merchandise stays put all summer.
Yeah, that will be.
And this is a dessert party it's normally outside, but because of lightning in the area, it was brought into the Disney Junior building.
Which wasn't a bad thing because it's air-conditioned comfort in the inside here. This is where the Disney Junior is.
I prefer it outside in some ways because it spreads the crowd out a lot. But here are the treats that are available as part of the premium package. And I was surprised they had the full-size cupcakes.
Yeah.
And that could change. I don't know if it would. But these are the ones that normally cost $5.50 elsewhere.
Right. So if you have 2 cupcakes, you're looking at
$11
worth
These are
of
huge
value.
Cupcakes.
No, we ate 2 cupcakes, but we split them. So we each had one. These were good.
These are like little yogurt shooters. With the little Anna stickers on them. And actually, that was good. And they also have a fondue area.
Chocolate fondue, just like the movie. I think that was a wonderful touch.
I sort of wish I had just gotten a bunch of fruit, though, because I really love strawberries and pineapple.
Yeah. No, I
don't need the chocolate after a cupcake.
The idea to have the chocolate fondue was brilliant. Just brilliant. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, so perfect.
I know. And I hadn't even thought of that first. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. A fondue station.
I have to give you a tip. The Olaf there, the face, not edible.
Did you try eating it?
Because
no,
I was
came
warned.
Up to us and
they said, do not eat it. You will not do well with it, I was told.
We should have tried it just in case.
Yeah, we should have we would have choked.
But the Anna and Elsa, the funny thing is, the Elsa disappeared off those cupcakes later on.
Yes, it was very suspicious to see these blue cupcakes with no Elsas. So, some young
But Anna,
fans.
there was always Anna's.
Oh, and the adult beverages, of course. 3 different alcoholic frozen drinks.
But one says warm winter grog. It wasn't warm.
Not warm, no. Everything was on ice.
Yes.
Nothing was warm. But I think they wanted to show there they both are right there. Winter would be on the left and the summer on the right.
Right, and we each had like 3 drinks. And normally for the event, you have it for like an hour and a half, where we only had an hour because we were
in case you're still hungry, by the way, pick up a Mickey bar.
I was not hungry.
I got it mainly just to show for the video. I think I did eat it, but oh boy.
And they have several different beverages that you can actually purchase, including the Let It Go.
Yeah,
Let It Glow.
Let It Glow, yes, the Let It Glow. For only $6.49, which is a bargain compared to the summer berry margarita for $11.75.
Because there's alcohol in those. I don't.
The Let It. Yeah, I didn't realize
that's
the
non-alcoholic.
Let It Glow. Interesting. Now they also have a dance party. This was actually from the a few days before the Frozen, but it's the same dance party with all the classic Disney characters in their swimwear, which I thought was very nice.
I would like to see them in their Frozen outfits.
What would that be? A Frozen outfit, like winter gear?
Winter outfits. I think they should be wearing their winter outfits.
So this is the Icemen and Lady of the North. They were really great warming up the crowd. This is sort of like a warm-up act at a concert, and they were great. But the main event here is the Frozen fireworks.
And what we're going to say is you can't really see the fireworks and the show both very well. Like you can either see one or the other perfectly if you want.
Disney does have a good solution. If you want to see the fireworks from way down the street, way down Hollywood Boulevard, they have a giant screen that is showing all the characters up front. But I'm thinking, at least in my opinion, if I'm a Frozen fan and I want to be there, I want to see Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, all the Frozen characters on stage. So I'm going to try to get a spot where I could at least see the stage well. And I did discover a spot far off to the left. You could sort of see it both, but it's just difficult. Fireworks here are very difficult with this stage, the top of the stage.
And the show is actually integrated into the fireworks, where if you've ever seen the Star Wars Weekends fireworks, it's like a show and then you see the fireworks. So you can go anywhere you want after the show is over, where here the show is part of it, and there's more to the show. Now, between.
This is a view from where Denise was watching it. It's about halfway. It's about in the middle of the VIP area, and you can see all these people are party people. Again, don't buy the package for the fireworks. Half of the view is blocked by the trees here. So after this little clip, I ran up front and got a spot far to the left where I was able to see the finale of the fireworks and the and if you hear any thunder in the background,
we're having our own fireworks.
That's right.
Right
it's
outside.
perfectly themed. We're theming this recording
really
to fireworks. Yes, it's the typical Florida afternoon thunderstorm. So pay no attention to the booms.
And we're about to see Elsa here.
Yeah, so it was getting towards the end, and we haven't seen Elsa yet. So it was about time to bring her out, I think.
And we haven't heard Let It Go for the 4th or 5th time quite yet.
Yes,
so.
The fireworks had to end with Let It Go. And of course, they did not disappoint. Here she comes. Here is Elsa.
And this fireworks show is every night except during Villains Unleashed, which is August 23rd through September 1st. When was the last time they had a nightly fireworks show like this?
You know, the last fight, they had the Sorcery in the Sky fireworks, and that ended October of '98.
So over 15 years ago. I used to enjoy that too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's nice to actually have a fireworks show here that you can see anytime, not just on weekends like at Star Wars weekends.
Right, because Star Wars weekends was just those 3-day weekends, so it was regularly scheduled sort of, but this is every single night. And then of course, even that one night in August for the Villains event, they will have a spectacular Villains fireworks.
And this is a great view right here. And the nice thing is, it is every night, so people aren't going to pack in just on the weekends.
But like I said, I had to be on the move, so I actually started in one place, went to another, ended up here at the end. It's very difficult to see this show.
Is this in the premium package area, did you say?
Yes, I went to the very far left in front of a tree.
And
during the show.
Less guests were there too, probably.
Well, it worked out good because I was able to get around all the kids on shoulders. So I really wanted to see the ending here. So that's why I did that.
Well, that worked out. I mean, now I know you can go kind of really far to the left and see a pretty good view of the fireworks.
Right. We don't want to give that away. So if you're listening,
if you're in the premium
keep it to
package,
yourself.
no, it's okay.
So to sum it up, Frozen summer fun. Personally, I loved it.
I do too, and I wasn't expecting to. I was not expecting to have so much fun all day long, and we did.
So it exceeded our expectations. Great time. We want to thank our sponsors, Pixie Vacations.
If you're looking to book a vacation this summer, especially to Walt Disney World to see Frozen, we definitely recommend them. We also had to kind of move off a Disneyland Paris segment that we have from them with a contest that will be next week.
That's right. It was just too much Frozen stuff, and we didn't want to go too much longer. So next week, Disneyland Paris.
Yes, and Maple Leaf Tickets.
Yes, back again. Maple Leaf Tickets, our official ticket agency. We are happy to have them rejoining us.
And Theme Park Connection in Orlando, Florida.
Had a great time at Daytona. Wish we could have done better in the race car, but at least we'll have some nice collectibles at the store. So
and we should be getting back there very soon.
That's right. Anyway, thanks everybody for listening again and watching again, and we'll see you all next week.
Have a great week.